There is a tongue between mouth and vocal cords. A tongue can be used when we mm, take a taste, but also tongue is very important when we speak. Naturally, when we speak our own language, it's no matter because we are get used to speak our own language. But when we speak foreign languages, and then this is a very important part because when we study foreign language the first time, we it's difficult for us to have a good pronunciation. It means, and then we don't understand about how to move our mouth and tongue, the movement, tongue. 여보세요? 네. 아, 지금 광고는 좀 어려운데요. 지금 일하고 있어서. 네. So, when we study, we should know about, and then our, um, how do we pronounce? We use pronounce, we use and our mouth and tongue. So, and then, uh, when I failed in speaking, in good pronunciation, then I realized that I should know about how the native speaker move their mouth. After watching the mouth intensively, I realized one thing more. Then it's also the role of tongue is very important. That when we pronounce in foreign language. So, uh, for example, so when I learned Vietnamese, and then Vietnamese people speak, um, when they speak Vietnamese, they use their tongue. The beneath of the teeth are the low teeth, then roll teeth, and then they move like this. And then when I speak Korean, I use my tongue and then maybe naturally up and down, up and down. In English, as you're saying, it looks like Vietnamese. So, and then in terms of the movement of tongue, we don't understand, but we need to practice the movement of tongue. Maybe when I study with my language partner, I might ask some how they move the tongue and the position to understand the pronunciation. And also I can explain how I move my mouth and tongue. This is a very important part. So, and then watching uh, the shorts on of YouTube, and then it's also a good way because and then the shorts in shorts, and then the speakers we can catch it, the movement of mouth and tongue a little bit in the shorts because uh, the speaker uh, there's a big um, face and the mouth focusing. And then usually the podcasts are good at speaking. So, and then they can do that. Today I speak a little bit, um, and then about the tongue, the role of tongue between the mouth and the um, vocal cord, vocal cords. Then the tongue is very important. tongue is very important when we speak in foreign languages. So, and hope to understand about that. Um, Today, I talk about the pronunciations. Pronunciation is very important. The shape of mouth and then movement of the tongue and the vibration of vocal folds are all the important thing. It means it means shape, movement, vibration. It's harmonized the three things. We make a sound. When we speak in our own languages, it's very natural. But then when we speak foreign languages, and it's we don't try to understand about it, but we should understand about our movement when we learn foreign language, and with the help of language partners who learn language exchange together, and they can have explain about the shape, movement, and vibration. It means mouth, tongue, and vocal folds uh, the play the main role in speak properly with a good pronunciation uh, in learning foreign language. Hope to get a good contents about this topic. Let's see and check out AI to get good contents about the role of tongue in speaking foreign language. Okay, talked and then too much. One, two, only two pages. Uh, let's see what the okay. Okay, let's see. Here is a full list, an organized version of your content for the role of the tongue in good pronunciation of foreign languages, written in a clear and natural way for learner or the content sharing. The role of the tongue in good pronunciation of foreign languages. There is a tongue between the mouth and the vocal cords. While the tongue helps us taste food, it also plays a very important role in speaking clearly and naturally. When we speak our native language, pronunciation is usually not a problem because we are grown up speaking it. We are used to the mouth and tongue movement required to produce those sounds. But when we learn a foreign language, things get more challenging, especially pronunciation. why tongue movement matter. One big reason why we struggle with the pronunciation in a foreign language is because we don't know how to move our mouth and tongue in a right way. It's not just about memorizing sound, it's about physically moving like a native speaker does. When I realized I wasn't pronouncing certain words well, I started to pay attention to how native speakers move their mouth and tongue. I watched it closely and I also asked my language partners how they move their tongue when speaking. This helped me improve a lot. For example, from learning Vietnamese and English. When I learned Vietnamese, I noticed that native speakers often place their tongue under the front teeth and use very soft tongue movement. In Korean, my native language. The tongue naturally moves up and down more often. English and Vietnamese both have tongue movements that are quite different from Korean, especially for certain consonant and vowel sound. Understanding these movements made it easier to imitate the sound more accurately. How to practice? There are two practical tips for improving pronunciation by focusing on tongue movement. Watch a short video like YouTube Short or TikTok where the speaker's mouth is clearly visible. These are great for observing real-time mouth and tongue position. Ask your language partner how they move their tongue and mouth when pronouncing certain sounds. Most native speakers don't think about it, but they can help if you ask. Record yourself speaking and compare it to native speaker. Pay attention to how your tongue and lips move. Explain how you speak in your own language. This helps your partner understanding your pronunciation habits and guide you better. The three key elements of pronunciation. Good pronunciation in any language depends on the harmony of the three main elements: mouth shape, tongue movement, vocal cord, vibration. These three parts work together to produce natural sounding speech. Now, in a language, we do this automatically. In a foreign language, we have to become conscious of these movements and practice them carefully. Final thoughts. When learning a foreign language, understanding how your mouth, tongue, and vocal cords work together can make a huge difference in pronunciation. It's not just about hearing the sound, it's about physically producing it the way a native speaker would. So, when practicing with your language partner, don't just talk, ask questions like, where's your tongue when you say that sound? Can you show me how you move your mouth? That way, you both grow and help each other. The pronunciation, not just a talent, it's the trainable skill. Let's keep exploring and learning more about the role of tongue in speaking foreign languages. Okay, so topic